Oh, Stephen.
Go to Atlanta. Me and her fight in Atlanta. We have a rocky relationship in Atlanta. You know what I'm saying? But we working shit out. You know, no relationship is perfect. Come to Atlanta. I signed with Indiana the next year, and I signed my big contract in Indiana. Right?
Yeah.
I signed my big contract in Indiana. Before I get my big contract, we still together. We together. We living together and all that. Right? So we moved to Indiana. I play a season in Indiana. I proposed to her. I can't remember why I proposed to her, but I proposed to her, and during that time,
Yeah.
we plan to get married in Houston. We plan to get married in Houston, right? So, newsflash for all 530 y'all here. In order for a prenup to get drawn up, the two people, the man and the husband and the wife, have to agree on what the prenup says in order for the prenup to come out valid, and you both sign it. Let me say that again. In order for a prenup to get drawn up, both sides have to agree. The husband and the wife, the bride and the groom, they both have to agree on the prenup before it's written up, before it can even get written up. You have to agree on it, right? So, I take care of a lot of people. I'm never letting one woman control of all the hard work I've done in my life.
Yeah.
None of these motherfuckers was in the gym with me, right? So I always told myself, whoever I'm married to, they signed the prenup off top. It's not even a second guess. So me and her had to talk about it. So we get the prenup back at least 3-4 months before the wedding, right? By 4 months, maybe at least 3 to 4 months before the wedding. This is all true, y'all. So 3-4 months before the wedding, we get the prenup. I give it to her. Granted, when I give it to her, she shouldn't be surprised by it because me and her sat down and agreed upon the prenup, right? Me and her agreed upon the prenup. We agreed. Listen to me, y'all. We agreed on the prenup. Bam. So we agree on it. A month passed, like 2 months before the wedding. I'm like, yo, look, we need to get that prenup signed so we can go and, send it in and get all that taken care of. So when we get down there to Houston, we ain't got to worry about it. I tell her that like 2 or 3 times. It's a month. That was 2 months before the wedding. It's a month before the wedding.
It don't sound like she finna sign it, bro.
Look, bro. This is something we agreed on. I shouldn't have to keep coming and tell you to sign this prenup, right?
Yeah, that's how I am. Like, if I have to ask you to do something more than once, then obviously like that tells like not even more than once. Like we'll say if I have to ask you like more than 2 times, like I have to ask you that third time. After that third time, my faith and confidence in you goes down like all the way. Like I'm literally not like saying like in a mean way, but saying like not saying I can't depend on you, but for that situation, I cannot depend on you to actually help me throughout that situation because from that standpoint, like that's just you like deciding that you're not gonna do anything for me. You know what I'm saying?
Bird, Bird, you know about this. I shouldn't have to tell you to sign this prenup, right? This is what I'm telling her. The first time I came to it was 2 months before the wedding. Now it's a month before the wedding. I'm like, man, I've been asking you about this prenup. There's no way I should have to keep coming to you about this prenup, knowing we had to agree on this before they even drew it up. So why do I have to keep coming to you about it, about getting it signed? She's like, I'ma sign it, 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 I'ma sign it. I'm like, cool. You can sign
She
it. But
not.
look, during that time, we making arrangements for the wedding, right? Because you still gotta plan shit. So, I love her. And I'm gonna keep it real with you. I was in love with her. You know what I'm saying? I was in love with her. And we was building a family. So I'm like, okay, cool. I ain't gonna make no big deal. I went with planning the wedding. I didn't stop. I kept planning the wedding. I told her several times, about the prenup and asking about it. So bam. So as we She's from New York. I'm from Texas. I'm from Port Arthur, which is an hour from Houston, where we get married, right? I want my pastor to do it. He right there. It'll save us some money. Da da da.
It makes sense.
She is adamant about this certain pastor doing the thing, right? So I'm like, cool. It's her wedding. I ain't got no problem. Keep in mind, remember this pastor, right? Remember this pastor. This is a pastor. She was, I'm talking about, screaming at me and everything. No, this pastor has to do it. This pastor has. I'm like, well, we can save money and make more sense. This is my pastor since I was a kid.
Yeah.
You don't even know this guy. Some other girl brought this pastor to her attention.
I bet it costs money to bring him down too.
Some other girl brought the pastor name to her attention. This is a pastor she's never seen. Don't even know. But she don't want my pastor to do it, right? Cool. Remember that. So I'm like, fine, no problem. No problem. He can do it. Your pastor can do it. I'm cool with it. I ain't gonna be petty. Cool. I want you to have this is your day. Everything is yours. I spent about $400,000 on the wedding, y'all. About $400K, right? It's yours. Whatever you want to do. Hey, pastor don't matter to me. I just want to marry it. I don't even give a damn.
Yeah.
2 weeks before the wedding, we going to Houston a week before the wedding. Now we at 2 weeks before the wedding. Everything planned, we ready to go. I'm like, look, bro, why I gotta keep asking you about this prenup, bro? It ain't like you don't know what's on it.
That's what I'm saying.
What motives? This is what I told her.
I speak the
what
truth.
Motives you on? I ain't on nothing. I just ain't had time to sign up, planning the wedding and all. So I'm like, man, listen, man, all you gotta do is sign it. You ain't gotta. It ain't like you gotta read it all over again. You know what's in it. Da da da. I'm gonna sign it. I'm gonna sign it. Me being a person I am, I know it's a wedding and all that shit. I'm like, you know what? I know you probably just rushed. I'm trying to be a supporter.
It ain't a rush. It's literally just signing.
I'm going through a lot, baby. I know it's stuff. You know, it's just when we get, just make sure I get it for the wedding. You know what I'm saying? Da 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 da. We go to Houston. We get there, right? We get to Houston. The night I get to Houston, you know, when we get to Houston, we separate. So she go with her friends, I go with my guys. You know, I'm at home. This is my hometown. So, you know, I'm strip clubbing and all kind of shit.
Yeah.
Wilding out with the homies. My partner Weezy on here, he was there. Wilding out with the homies and shit, having a good time. So, my homegirl Mimi, mama, Miss Doris, was our nanny at the time, right? We had a nanny at the time. We had a baby. We had a nanny at the time. We had my oldest daughter, and I think my son was on the way.
Mm-hmm.
And so we had a nanny at the time, and Miss Doris came to my room. I'm like, Miss Doris, Real J Sam's, what's up, my boy? I'm like, Miss Doris, you know, it's wedding in 2 days. I ain't got no prenup. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you, Miss Doris, I'm not doing it.
Why are you getting married?
I'm not doing it. No, baby, don't. You know, I'm with you. You know, I'm with you. I know you're right, but don't start having that attitude. It's gonna get done.
No.
Don't worry about it. It's gonna get done. It's gonna get done. So I'm like, all right, Miss Doris. You know, I'm trying to be optimistic. You know what I'm saying? But I'm having a good time. I'm like, I'm thinking in the back of my mind. Listen, man, I ain't getting married without no prenup. Fuck out of here. Not 5. You know, that's what I'm thinking the whole time. I'm like, man, I can't believe this motherfucking girl done waiting until I spent all this money, got all the way down here, so bam. Miss Doris come to me saying, don't worry about it, it's gonna get done. I'm gonna go get her to sign it, right? So, my nigga, this the day of the wedding. Hold on, let me find my shit back up. Y'all ready for the good part?
Light one up, bro. Light one up. Yeah, I had to for this story.
So, the day of the wedding, y'all. I got Stephon Marbury, I got Mike Bibby, but I can't remember who was all in the wedding at that time, dog. I had everybody. I know Bun was there. I had a lot of my homeboys, and I'm talking about all my homeboys, dog.
Bun B?
I can't remember who was all in the wedding at the time. But Mike Brown, celebrities, everybody, her friends, everybody, right?
Bun B, he used to go to my church over in Houston. Bethel's family. He used to go to that. Well, I don't know if he still do. He makes like random trips over there, and he like drops off money to the church and stuff to help with the youth programs and stuff. He a real good dude, man. He a real good dude.
So we wake up that morning. I'm getting dressed. I'm getting dressed. You know what I'm saying? We all getting dressed for the wedding. Everybody getting.
But she ain't signed the papers.
All my groomsmen, we in the little groomsmen room. We all get dressed. In the back of my mind, you know what I'm saying? I'm all thinking about this damn prenup, right? That's all I'm thinking about. So my nanny comes in the room. She's like, "How you doing, baby? Good morning." You know what I'm saying? I'm like, "Hey, good morning." Da 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 da. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, "What's up with the prenup?" She like, I talked to her. She said she's gonna sign it. I'm finna go get it right now. I just wanted to come check with you to see how you doing this morning.
She should have been signed.
Make sure you wasn't stressing about it. I'm like, nah, I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. Nah, you say she gonna, you say she gonna sign it. I'm cool with it. Getting dressed, me and my boys drinking, smoking, all that. Getting dressed, having a good time, whatever we doing for the wedding. So after we get dressed, where we staying at the hotel, where we staying at, it's a big ballroom where we was having a wedding, right?
Yeah.
So we had to walk. We had to go get on this private elevator. Me and all my
Can we just talk about like how good of like a storyteller like this dude is? Like he's so good at breaking down the story like to the details that you need. He's just perfect at it, bro. This man's a G, man. That's what's up, man. He keeping us in the loop in the best way possible. Also, she should have been signed that paper, bro. She should have been signed it.
Private elevator, and we go to a little back room. Where from the back room we just walk out into the wedding, right? So when we get to that room, that's when once we get in that room, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, okay, hold up, you know what I'm saying? This is not really turned up, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, man, hold up, man, hold up. You know what I'm saying? And then this one, Steph. This why Steph Marbury and Mike Bibby my brothers. All right, for life. Steph Marbury and Mike Bibby are my real brothers. Like my real brothers. You see what I'm saying? No bullshit. These are my real brothers. So we in the back, we walk to the back room, and the motherfucking the priest come in, the preacher come in with his assistant, I guess, and then my nanny come back in there with a spook look on her face, like she still like she pulled me to the side and she still ain't signed it. So when I said that, I'm like, well, shit, I ain't getting married then. She was like, oh. And so look, so the preacher, remember the preacher, y'all? Remember the preacher?
Yeah.
When I say, oh, I ain't getting married. Steph was like, she ain't signed a prenup. What the fuck? What we even here for? I'm like, yeah, dog, I ain't doing it. The preacher steps up. He's like, hold on. The preacher says, hold on. I look at him like, he said, this is what he said.
I'm listening.
Siri, ain't nobody talking to you. Siri, get out of here. Stop.
Now, hold on. I know you love this girl. Don't make a drastic decision. I think you should just let God handle it. I say, huh?
No. So, like, people try to get this construed all the time. Like, God says, like, yeah, I'll take care of you and everything like that, but you gotta be willing to, do your work too to take care of yourself. You can't just walk into traffic and expect not to get hit by cars just because you pray. Like, you got to make sure you're not in the street in the first place. You get what I'm saying? Like, that's crazy, man. And plus, that pastor, like, he not even getting paid the same as this dude. They not even getting paid. If I'm making $10 million. And somebody else is making $5,000, and I'm talking about a month. Like, not saying that drastic, but in a year, say he makes, say the pastor makes $100,000 a year, I make $10 million a year. You not finna come to me and tell me like what I should do with my money. Like, that's just plain and simple. You're not finna tell me what I should do with my money, because I mean, you making $100,000. I mean, that's responsible, but. Like, to me, in that case, like, that shows me, like, your irresponsibility as far as, like, what you went for compared to what I went for and how much I make compared to how much you make. Not really irresponsibility. If you're making 100 grand, like you're doing pretty good. You solid.
You should let God.
Depending on where you live. Depending on where you live.
Me as a pastor, I don't believe in prenups. Nah, I know why she was fighting for you. You don't believe in prenups. Now it all makes sense. I ain't getting married. Damn what you believe in. I put everything in God's hand. And God is telling me to put the pen in her hand and make her sign this goddamn prenup before I get married. That's what God's telling me. So God's telling me and you two different things.
God speaking to you, my friend.
What's going on? Steph Marbury grows crazy. Hell nah. No, we ain't doing it. Hell no, it ain't going on. Steph go crazy. Mike Bibby walk. Are you serious, Steve? Fuck out of here. Everybody, no.
Yep, you're right.
Bruh, this preacher has the nerve to sit there for about 5 or 10 minutes and try to convince me that God told that he don't believe in prenups, so I shouldn't believe in them. Listen, bro, we ain't in the same tax bracket, first of all. You know what I'm saying? Bam. So now y'all see why she wanted that preacher so bad that she didn't even know.
Mm-hmm. What's that saying from back in the day about marriage? I bet you half of my stuff that we'll stay together for the rest of our lives. You lose that bet, you losing half your stuff. That's what marriage is, man. Like that's literally what it comes down to whenever it gets whenever you get into like a toxic one, like everything's negative and everything needs to be broken off and stuff. You got to be careful. You got to make sure you find the right person. You know what I'm saying? Like it's rough out there in them streets because most times like there are people that'll sit there and they can front like nothing's wrong. They can front like everything's cool. They agree with you on stuff and they'll be with you, like hold you down and stuff like that. And then next thing you know, out of nowhere, give me half your stuff, bro. I'm telling you, man, you got to be careful because some of them can pull you around for a long time before you find out.
God, take all my blessings if I'm lying, dog. This is a true story. It's too many people that was there to vouch for it. So bam. So listen, I'm gonna tell y'all this. So I found out this after the wedding. You know what I'm saying? But on the way to the wedding, rest in peace, my grandma dead now. But on the way to the wedding, my grandmother. This is before all this, everything I told y'all. My grandmother told my mama, Jude, it ain't gonna be no wedding. This is before all this. My grandmother told this to my mama on the way to Houston to the wedding, right? So man, I'm telling him, look, bro, hell no, I'm not finna do it. Hell no, I'm not finna do it. By that time, it had got rowdy in the bridesmaids because my sister was in the wedding. You know what I'm saying? Because the wedding had supposed to been started. Bobby Valentino standing up there at the microphone ready to start singing. Ask Bobby Valentino. He was there. Bobby Valentino will tell you this whole story. He was right there. He's standing up there ready to sing, bro. Ready to start singing. So everybody getting danced like the fuck. My mama said my grandmother just sitting there like she already know what's going on.
Mm-hmm.
So,
grandmamas always know.
It get to getting a little answer over there. So my sister ended up coming out of there and say, I had to get out of there before I whipped one of them hoes because they ended up talking crazy. Something like that. Not those exact words, but my sister was upset with what was said in there, so she had to walk out. So, man, this is when she showed her true colors, bro. This is when she showed her true colors.
Somebody said, slow down.
Wedding off.
Yeah.
Yes. Wedding's off. We not doing it. Walk back up to the room. Walk back up to the stairs. When we getting undressed. Shit, Steph Marbury's like, bro. Hold on. First of all, I'm lying. We get back to the room. Right? Y'all know I'm gonna always be 1,000 with everybody. 1,000 off. I'm gonna tell y'all the honest truth every time. When we first get back to the room after I called it off, when everybody trying to figure out what's going on, we all get back to my room. I break down crying, dog. Honest to God truth, I can't lie. Because I was hurt. Because I was ready I wanted to marry her, bro. This is the honest to God truth. I break break down crying, dog, for about a good 20, 30 minutes. I'm talking about I'm hard down crying, dog. I'm hard down crying because I'm hurt, dog. Like, I'm really hurt. I didn't think a woman would take me to this point over a piece of paper and not marry me, especially after we got a child and we trying to build some shit. Like, I was honestly hurt. You know what I'm saying? I was hurt. I was in a hard down crying.
Nothing wrong with it, man.
This is why I love him. This is why I fell in
Somebody
love
said
with my
it in the
baby mama.
comments.
And this is why I always treat her like my own mama. I'm sitting there crying. I hear Steph in the background talking, man, fuck that shit. We finna turn up. Fuck that shit. You know what I'm saying? Fuck that. Fuck that. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about snot, everything. I'm hard down crying like I lost my, I don't know, bro. I'm hard down crying as a grown man. I ain't never cried like that, right? So as I'm crying, Mike baby mom walk up to me, dog, and it's bringing tears to my eyes today. She walk up to me. She grabbed her bare hand. Mike baby's mom wiped the snot and all this from my face, everything from my face. And she picked my chin up and she said, "You became a man today."
Yeah.
Nigga. Nigga, I'm getting chills. She wiped snot from my nose and wiped my eyes, my nigga, and said, and picked my chin up and say, "You became a man today."
Because you saw how rough the real world can be, man. And how people will sit there and try to get over on you. You have to make a tough decision.
With all that going on, this ain't even half though. So with all that's going on, after she do that, I come out of it. Stuff like, man, you spend all this money, we finna go party. Let's go downstairs and still have fun. Look, my best friend Roy D on here. Look, 5 Roy D. Am I lying, Roy D? Have I told a lie yet, Roy D? He on here, 5 Roy D. That's my brother. Same tattoos, everything. Listen, so as I'm wiping my tears and stuff off, you know what I'm saying, getting ready to go downstairs and party, somebody from her side comes to my room. This when it gets tricky, y'all. Comes to my room and say, "Hey, Steve, hey, hold on, just calm down. She want to talk to you." That's what she want to talk for. You're like, no, just calm down, man. You was about to marry her. You know what I'm saying? Just give her a second, just out of respect, just show me a little love and go talk to her, bro. No. I'm like, fuck it. Everybody in my room like, man, fuck that. Am I lying, Scoop J? Scoop J on here right now too. My cousin, he already know. Everybody know. This is no lie.
She ruined the good thing.
Her aunt coming like, man, come talk to her. Come talk to her. I'm like, all right, I go talk to her. So look, I get in the room. She's still in her wedding dress, and she crying and shit, right? So soon as I walk in the room, she hard down crying. I'll sign it. I'll sign it. I'll sign it.
Too late now.
Whatever. I'll sign it. Listen, I was born at night, but not last night. One thing I know, anytime somebody signs anything where they crying under any type of stress or any real emotional or something like that,
emotional duress.
I was already told that by my folks before I even signed this prenup.
Yep.
Before I even got to Houston, so I was already on game.
She tried to play you twice.
To get me in that room and see her in tears and think I was gonna buckle and she could sign it while she crying and all that. Then come back and when they try to stand up, she gonna be like, "I was emotional at the time," and it's been thrown out. It's happened to men before. 5 was not falling for that. Nah, sweetheart, you chose the decision you wanted to make, and that's what you want to sign. It's fucking over with. Fuck around, it's over with. I stood on that. Man, we go downstairs, distress. That's what it's called. Claim under distress. Thanks, Nikki. My sister Nikki. Claim under distress. Anytime, they can throw that shit straight out. So look, bro. That happens. Remember I told you Steph was turned up. I'm talking about, dog, this nigga Steph on Marbury is crazy, dog. Soon as we get to downstairs, he already in the DJ booth. Dog, this shit is hilarious. He in the DJ booth. As people walk in, guess what's the first song they play? I want to know if y'all can guess the first song they played, dog.
I hate you, hate you, hate you.
I'll give y'all a second.
Let me see if I can guess this. I'm gonna try to guess. No, that's because that's sad. I hate you. I hate. Oh, I'm gonna say fuck that bitch, fuck that bitch, fuck that bitch. I ain't say the words because you know I don't curse on this channel no more. I don't curse on YouTube no more, y'all. But and I usually take these streams from Twitch and move them onto my YouTube, so don't hate me for it. But I'm pretty sure that's the song. Fuck that bitch. Gold digger, Jit money,
Soon as we walk in, Rodney, the first song that they
hoes in
play,
this house.
she gives me money.
Gold digger.
Oh, she's a trifling friend indeed. Oh yeah, she's a gold digger.
Yeah.
That's good to me. Oh, no.
Oh man.
The Kanye verse. She gives me money. When I'm in need. I ain't saying she's a gold digger, dog. I'm telling you, dog.
Bro. I ought to sing it with him. Nah, gold digger.
Soon as we walk in, Rodney, the first song that they can play, she gives me money.
When I'm in need. Yeah, she's traveling. And in need. Oh, she's gold digger. Well over time. And she digging on me. Ah! Oh man.
I ain't saying she's a gold digger, dog. I'm telling you, dog.
That's funny.
That
That is funny.
Yo, that shit was
That
classic.
dude was like
dog.
dead, bro.
End up blowing by 300, 400,000, and this more crazy shit that happens, dog. You know, I'm gonna keep it all 1,000 with y'all. Nobody knows this but my partners that was around me. Hey Rito, this is the sickest part of the whole thing right here. After we had party at the hotel, me and all my partners get ready to go out that night. Two of her main squeezes that was there with her was with us that night.
Bro, did he get with a friend?
And I'm gonna keep it funky. I downed one of them. That's her friends though.
He a trip.
Yeah, I did it. Sure did. Sure did.
He a trip.
Yeah, I did it. Fuck out of here. If I'm a trick 300, 400,000 off for nothing, yeah, I'm gonna get some get back. I'm gonna get some get back. Jump down on a clean too. Mean anyone.
Bro, he bro, man. I like him. I like him. It's fresh cut. But y'all asking about my hair? Bro, I got a little something under there, bro. I mean, it's not crazy spiraling like that, but it's something, bro. Oh shoot, I still got my whatchamacallit on. Come on, can y'all see that? Yeah, I'm wavy. Your boy wavy. Your boy wavy.